Hey everyone, it is Friday, March 20th. This is your weekly update, and it has been a doozy this week. Particularly today, if you were watching the markets at all, the Dow sold off. I think they're down 400 points. And then with the mortgage bond market, today was one of the biggest and very few and far between days I've ever seen where the bond market had gone down so much and then closed at those much lower levels. So mortgage bond market closed down about 85 basis points today. I think it's just a knee-jerk reaction to what's been going on ever since the Iran war kicked off. A lot of economic fears as far as inflation for not just the United States, but particularly for Europe. The European Central Bank has stated that they are considering doing a rate hike, and there are a couple of members of our Fed who have said the same thing, that they would not be opposed to a rate hike. And I think what happened today is just a knee-jerk reaction. We've seen this a million times before. If a Fed governor or somebody doesn't blow their nose the right way, traders freak out, sell off, panic, and then a few days later, things will start to recover. I think next week we're going to see some type of recovery for that as well. So when you're out this weekend, if you've got buyers you're going to be showing homes to, and they start talking about this, just tell them exactly what I just said, that it's more than likely just a knee-jerk reaction based on what some of these key economic figures are saying across the world, and we're probably going to see some of that regained next week, probably over the next 2 weeks, to regain all that ground. And just keep the main thing. People are still out buying homes, and even if rates do go up a little bit, I think today the national average is between 6.45 and 6.5%. So even though rates have come up a little bit, it's still not about timing the market, it's the time in the market. And just remind your buyers of that. Rates may be a little bit higher right now. Capitalize on the equity gain. When rates come down later on, refinance and carry on with your life. Also, this week there have been a significant number of updates to Fannie Mae Freddie Mac guidelines on condo lending, and I'm going to be hosting a webinar with our head of condo approval, Kim Jones, on April 7th. Look for the invite in that coming out this weekend. And other things you should know about, our team has seen a lot of new applications come through for refinances this month. So far we've gotten 8, and 5 of those have been cash out refinances, and they've got currently pretty good rates on their mortgages, but it's the credit card debt. And there are a lot of people out there who are homeowners who are just being crushed by credit card debt with the higher interest rates. And not all the time, but in many cases, it is worthwhile refinancing out of the lower rate to clear out a lot of those other debts and lower their overall monthly payments. So if you know anyone who is in a position like that or has mentioned it, I'm happy to have a conversation with them and find out if there is a better way of living on the other side of a potential cash out refinance. Again, have a fantastic weekend. If anyone has any questions or needs anything, I will be available on Saturday, not on Sunday. So if you need anything, reach out to me, and have a great weekend. Thanks.